The high desert and Ford's Arizona Proving Ground. I'm Jim Scouten, and this is the Mustang Super Stallion, here to prove the future of clean air vehicles doesn't have to be boring. Would you believe 595 horses? It's the latest from Special Vehicles Engineering and Ford's Mr. Horsepower, John Coletti. The Super Stallion is a study in what could happen if Ford management ever decided to chase down the performance leaders, the Corvette and the Viper. Start with the styling, the new carbon fiber fascia up front, the extended deck lid and integral spoiler in back, and twin carbon fiber scoops, one for the massive Brembo brakes and one to cool the racing-style independent suspension.
In the back, we have an independent rear suspension, but it's a competition style, which means that we've gone ahead and taken the springs and the shocks out from under the car, put them inside the car, and we use a push-pull rod to actuate them. Now, what that does is it really reduces the unsprung mass at the wheels, and really makes this about as good an IRS system as you can get.
Up front, even bigger Brembos with 8 pistons and all-new short long-arm suspension replacing the production Mustang struts. And to grip the ground, massive 40 Series Goodyear Eagles on 18-inch Speedline wheels. The independent suspension keeps the massive contact patch of the Goodyears equally weighted throughout the range of motion. The result is handling unlike any Ford short of a GT40, flat and virtually neutral through the slalom at 69 miles per hour. This Mustang is a handler capable of 0.92 Gs on the skid pad in steady cornering and well over that at any speed you'd like to try on Ford's high bank test oval. And the ground effects do their design job. The car stays firmly planted well on the other side of 120 miles per hour. And there's no trouble getting to the other side of 120 in a hurry. The Super Stallion engine is a show car wonder, but with serious go to back it up. It's the 5.4-liter modular engine block from the F-150, but with specially modified 4-cam heads from the Cobra. The plumbing feeds air through 2 throttle bodies and onto the screw-type blower, which only pumps up the horses when you feel the need to arm this missile. But the Super Stallion is a green machine that runs stronger burning alcohol, E85, which burns clean enough to be a low-emissions vehicle, but also has an octane rating of 108.
The blower drive system has been set up, obviously, to give us the maximum amount of boost, which is with alcohol in the 10 to 12 PSI range. When the computer senses that there's less than 70% alcohol in the system, it reverts back to its gasoline-only strategy, and it cuts the boost 2 to 3 PSI. And we do that with a bypass valve, which is located beneath the blower.
So meet the first green machine that will put more tire smoke in the air than smog. With alcohol and full boost, the Stallion pumps up 595 horses and nearly 500 foot-pounds of torque. And that means this clean air machine will smoke. Get the launch right, and 0 to 60 on alcohol is 3.8 seconds. Keep the hammer down, and the quarter is gone in a tick over 12 seconds at 117 miles per hour. Incredible. On premium gas, the horses drop to 5:45, and the 0 to 60 time grows to 4.3 seconds. No small achievement there. But whoever thought clean air regulations meant going faster than before? But that's just part of what John Coletti wanted to demonstrate with this Special Vehicles Engineering project. The other message is for the Ford fans who have been crying over the death of the 5-liter pushrod small block.
All I can tell the Ford fans is it was a great motor, but we've even got a better one to replace it with. So trust us on this one, and stay tuned, because I think what they're going to see these engines put out is going to make the old small block look like the flathead after a couple of years.
No question, we're convinced after a day with the Super Stallion. You have, of course, figured out the bad news, that you won't be able to drop by your local dealer and order the Super Stallion. But don't be surprised if you do start seeing the technology of this car turning up in future production Fords.